A very good afternoon to all. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Myself Sanchita Sanal, a first year law student from Galgotias University and currently working as a legal intern at Lexis & Company. So today my video is all about the Foreign Contribution Amendment Bill of 2020. So the Foreign Contribution Amendment Bill of 2020 was introduced in Lok Sabha on 20th September 2020. The bill amends the Foreign Contribution Act of 2010. The Act regulates the acceptance and utilization of foreign contribution by individuals, associations and companies. Foreign contribution is the donation or transfer of any currency, security or article by a foreign source. However, in recent years it has been claimed that the FCRA's regulations were not stringent enough to prevent certain organizations from misusing such foreign funds. As a result, in order to improve transparency in the use of foreign donations, the government adopted this Amendment Act, which received presidential assent on 28th of September 2020 and was notified on September 30, 2020. According to an Inquirer report, the Ministry of Home Affairs revoked the registration of many US-based non-governmental organizations, that is NGOs, when it was discovered that the US-based non-governmental organizations were diverting funds collected to fund rallies against a nuclear power plant in Tamil Nadu's Kudankulam. Though the amendment was drafted to bring transparency regarding sources of funding for the civil society organizations like NGOs, the changes have been highly criticized by several non-profit organizations, suggesting that the Act attempts to further control and overburden India's existing non-profits ecosystem. Further, it is claimed that the Act tends to reduce the functionary independence of non-profit groups in India, particularly grassroots organizations that work on the front lines with vulnerable communities. Now, what were the provisions which were provided by the Foreign Contribution Amendment Act of 2020? First is prohibition to accept foreign contribution. Under this Act, certain persons are prohibited to accept any foreign contribution. These include election candidates, editor or publisher of a newspaper, judges, government servants, members of any legislature and political parties, among others. Public servant include any person who is in service or pay of the government or remunerated by the government for the performance of any public duty. Second provision is the transfer of foreign contribution. Now, under the Act, foreign contribution cannot be transferred to any other person unless such person is also registered to accept foreign contribution or has obtained prior permission under the Act to obtain foreign contribution. The bill amends this to prohibit the transfer of foreign contribution to any other person. The term person under this Act includes an individual, an association or a registered company. The third provision is Aadhaar for registration. The Act states that a person may accept foreign contribution if they have, first of all, obtained a certificate of registration from central government or not registered but obtained prior permission from the government to accept foreign contribution. Any person seeking registration or renewal of such registration or prior permission for receiving foreign contribution must make an application to the central government in the prescribed manner. The bill adds that any person seeking prior permission, registration or renewal of registration must provide the Aadhaar number of all its office bearers, directors or key functionaries as an identification document. In case of a foreigner, they must provide a copy of the passport or the Overseas Citizen of India card for identification. The next provision is the FCRA account. Now, under this Act, a registered person must accept foreign contribution in a single branch of a scheduled bank specified by them. However, they may open more accounts in other banks for utilization of the contribution. The bill amends this to state that foreign contribution must be received only in an account designated by the bank as FCRA account in such branch of the State Bank of India, New Delhi, as notified by the central government. No funds other than the foreign contributions should be received or deposited in this account. The person may open another FCRA account in any scheduled bank of their own choice for keeping or utilizing the received contribution. Next provision is restriction in utilization of foreign contribution. Under the Act, if a person accepting foreign contribution is found guilty of violating any provisions of the Act or the Foreign Contribution Regulating Act of 1976, then the unutilized or unreceived foreign contribution may be utilized or received only with the prior approval of the central government. Next provision is the renewal of license. Under the Act, every person who has been given a certificate of registration must renew the certificate within 6 months of expiration. The bill provides that the government may conduct an inquiry before renewing the certificate to ensure that the person making the application, first of all, is not fictitious, second, has not been prosecuted or convicted for creating communal tension or indulging in activities aimed at religious conversion, and has not been found guilty of diversion of funds, among other conditions. Last provision is reduction in use of foreign contribution for administrative purposes. Now, under the Act, a person who receives foreign contribution must use it only for the purpose for which the contribution is received. Further, they must not use more than 50% of the contribution for meeting administrative expenses. The bill reduces this limit to 20%. As stated in the Statement of Objects, the government claims that the object of this Act is to strengthen compliance, enhance transparency and accountability in the receipt and utilization of foreign contributions, and facilitating genuine non-governmental organizations or associations who are working for the welfare of the society. So this was all about the Foreign Contribution Amendment Act of 2020. I hope you really liked my video. So if you do liked it, then please like, share and comment. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel Let's Click for more upcoming such videos. Thank you so much and have a nice day.